profile is all about. And yes, I'm an engineering graduate too. And that's the reason I have no connection with my engineering. My profession is very different from what I have, graduated from. So I'm basically BESC graduate, Electronic and Control Engineering. Thankfully, I remember that at least. And yes, I got into this field because of my trainer. When I happened to join a corporate firm, I got a very nice and talented, brilliant trainer, and she told me I have a capability of being a good trainer. And the very next day, I quit my job and I started my career as a trainer. So that's how I started my career, and now it's been 12 years. So many training programs, and coming to college, it's like a fresh breeze. The reason is that after a year, I'm meeting candidate students, and I'm feeling extremely happy. I know you won't believe, but I feel extremely happy. Yes, because I enjoy training, I enjoy being amongst people. I love being amongst people. I love to interact with people. You won't believe. You know what would be my favorite pastime? Any guesses? Reading novels? No. No. Do you think that I'm a person who just pings you on Facebook saying, hey, hi, I'm your trainer? Remember? No, I don't do that. I go to Charminar. I go to Raj Bazaar, not to shop, but just to walk amongst people, to see people, to greet people. I do that. Yeah. I'm not a psychopath, but yes, I do that. I love people. I love talking to people. और चामिनार से भी और बेहतर जगह तो नहीं होगा to interact with people, right? So yeah, I love to do that. And now this is my colleague Ankita. Now she will introduce herself. You've already met me, right? Yes. Remember? Yes. I don't know. जब कोई बोलने के लिए कोशिश किया सब लोग साइलेंट हो गए तो फंसा हो बंदा. चलो ठीक है. I guess I had taken sessions for the previous batch and it went really well. As I told you, I thoroughly enjoyed. I don't know whether my candidates, my students enjoyed or not, but I thoroughly enjoyed the training. And that's the reason I wanted to grab this opportunity to grab even this batch. I'm sure I'm going to do that. I'm going to fight with Mr. Srinivas and I'm going to grab your batch. I'm going to do that. Now, chalo, since Ankita had already met you people, you would have got better idea, clarity, like what the training session is going to be, how the training session is going to be. Yes? Yes. Okay. So coming to our firm, Skill Agile, we focus on something so called as infotainment. Our training program is not going to be the traditional one, like how you're going to see in the market. It's going to be purely, thoroughly, the practical one where we talk less and we make our students to talk more. That's how the training is going to be. And today, we want to just give few inputs about the corporate world, how the corporate world functions, how does it work, or how to get to the next level, getting into a corporate company, how to get promoted easily, or how to showcase yourself or your talent in corporate. That's what we're going to discuss today with you guys. Clear? And before me explaining in detail, I want you guys to ask any question if you have. Any questions? Don't worry. ऐसा तो नहीं हुआ था previous batch में मैं तो बोली थी. It's not like you ask me question, I will ask question in turn. No. I'm not your teacher, I'm your trainer. So yes, of course, you can ask me if you have any question, any doubt. It's going to be between both of us, like you and me. ऐसा नहीं कि मैं जाके complain कर दूँगी आपके स्टूडेंट ने ऐसे पूछा. No, I won't do that. Any questions, guys? No questions? Not at all?
Just give the graphic. What kind of questions?
Oh, you can ask about corporate culture, you can ask about the training, you can ask about anything you want. Actually, there is no bracket. You can ask anything whatever you want. No restriction. I really appreciate if you guys ask me any question. Either you understood it all or none. There is no middle ground here.
Second option. I guess the second option, right? You did not understand anything?
You understood everything? Okay, so today we're gonna quickly talk about three rules, three mantras to project yourself as a best candidate or employee in corporate companies. What are those three mantras? We'll tell about it in brief actually. So the very first thing is being very simple in your communication, being very simple with your communication. Means, what we guys do is that, we guys are very afraid to speak in English, aren't we? Yes? So what we do, when we know that a boy or a girl, or a man or a woman can speak very good English, we don't speak to them in English, isn't it? What we do? अरे नहीं चाहिए, अगर इसके पास में बात करनी तो वो इंग्लिश में झाड़ देगी, तो let me not talk to her. So we avoid building a conversation with the fellow, right? That's what we do. But we will show all our interpersonal skills to chai wala. We will go to chai wala and say, "Bhaiya, can I have a cup of tea?" We do that. Fruit juice बंदे के पास जाके बोलेंगे, "Bhaiya, you have muesli without sugar and a pinch of salt." और बोलेगा क्या? Yeah, we try to showcase our talent to people who never judges. And जहाँ पर हम लोग को confident आते हैं वहाँ पर we will go and झाड़ूफाई our English. We do that, right? So that's what our level of confidence is all about, isn't it? So we always have this perception that okay, if at all I use high-end vocabulary and इससे बात करूँगी, if nobody understands, then that's a very good communication. मुझे देख के लोग डर जाएंगे, yes of course डरेंगे, लेकिन समझ नहीं पाएंगे. People will be scared of your vocabulary in English, but they will never come and talk to you. So, if you guys have this perception that if I speak high-end vocabulary, or if I speak, this superb English that nobody understands, then people will respect me, that is not going to happen. ऐसा लगेगा कि डेफ के कान में जाके तू बाजा बजा लो, मखफा कर दो, फायदा ही नहीं, समझ में आ रहा? तो that is one thing. You have to make your language very, very, very simple. It shouldn't be complicated when you talk. And
but I'd like to add, it does not mean that you do not learn better vocabulary. Better vocabulary and simple language go hand in hand. When you're good at your vocabulary, that is, you have a grip over that word that you need to replace it with, then it becomes simple. But a simple vocabulary definitely does not mean.
She uses all high-end vocabulary and trust me, most of the time I don't understand. अरे तू क्या बता रही है? सीधा सीधा बता. What is wrong with
So yeah, I am a culprit, but over the years, obviously, I've learned to make it very simple. The other day also, if you remember, I stressed on vocabulary. So again, I will stress on vocabulary, but the ones that make your life simpler or make it more meaningful, the way you talk.
Yeah, because else you have to suffer like me many of the times. So she does that with me. ऐसे बात करती है कि मुझे कुछ भी समझ आता है. It is Greek and Latin. Is it all about this Mars mission? So as a rocket science, what is it? और बोलती है नहीं, actually I was calling you for the dinner. वो तो सीधा सीधा बोल सकती है ना, come for dinner. नहीं, मैडम को ऐसा तो नहीं बोला था. इतना घुमा फिरा के बोलती है. तो yeah, of course, you have to make the language very simple because the person whom you are talking to may not understand the vocabulary what you are using. So you have to make it very, very simple. And it's okay to speak a normal English. It's absolutely fine. Nobody is asking you to use fake accents. Don't use fake accent. क्या इसे बात करते हैं क्या? So where I'm coming and going, as you go to puke the very next moment. That is not going to help you. Trust me. आपको ऐसा लग रहा है कि मैं इंग्लिश में ऐसे बात करूँगी तो people get no. Exactly. So I stay away from those people. Yes, of course, I've been working in corporate, and in corporate there are lot of people who think that, oh my God, if I twist my tongue and talk as I'm going to puke the very next moment. incorporate. PU का मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि बोल के बैठ जाना ऐसे, ऐसा नहीं. PU का मतलब the decent you. Okay, at least when we go to corporate, we have to behave like human beings. At least in corporate, act like a human being. Understand? Basic etiquette, basic structure to follow करना पड़ता है. ठीक है? But you have to be yourself. Means you shouldn't fake. When you fake it, people will easily recognize. And when they recognize, things will go from bad to worse. So don't do that. Don't fake. Don't fake the accent and don't use high-end vocabulary. Okay, that is number one. Number two, you have to be extremely confident. Not overconfident, but confident. What do you mean by being confident? ऐसा मत बोलो confident मतलब ना, I will learn all the language और मैं ऐसे जाके कंप्यूटर में ऐसे करके मार देके मैं Elon Musk को टफ दे दूँगा, वैसा नहीं. What do you mean by confident? Being confident. Oh, when you talk to the person, you should have a confidence that yes, I'm talking sense, and the person would understand me. With doubt, ऐसे ही नहीं बात करना. अभी ये पता नहीं, how he or she will judge me, what they will think about me, and your entire body language would change. Your entire body language would change. What you will do? You will start shrinking your shoulder, and you will never look at the eyes of the person. And what you will do? You will actually not communicate what you have to communicate properly. And yes, of course, you will do this. Practically करोगे हाथ के साथ. ऐसे करके. So no, doing it. It's actually me who's talking, right? उठ जाओ बेटा. इतना भी बुरा नहीं है मेरे क्लास. इतना भी बुरा नहीं है. But I'm happy, why? My voice is more like this, the manly voice. Whenever a customer service person calls me, like, sir, can I speak to Aisha Khan? Like, I'm Aisha Khan. Nice, sir, I want to talk to Aisha Khan. So, I thought, if at all I'm going to have a child in future, I can never feel relative because it will get scared and scream. First time in my life, he has slept. And I'm talking, I'm extremely happy about it. Thank you. Now I feel little feminine. Thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, being confident. And when I say being confident, it would also depends on what you're wearing, the attire. Be confident in whatever you wear. Be confident the way you walk. When you walk, just keep your shoulders straight and walk with much of confidence. ऐसा मत चलो कि अभी कौन आके मुझे बुलाएगा, who's going to call me, who's going to say good morning, and who's going to start the conversation, and with whom am I supposed to speak in English, and what you will do? You will just put your head down and you will just walk straight. Don't do that. You have to be very confident. Only if you are confident, people will also understand your perspective, what you're trying to do or how you're going to do. Even if you're not doing something and proving yourself, they will still have the confidence that he or she is capable. So by your body language, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you see, the way you use your postures and gestures will show how confident you are. Clear? So you must be confident in the corporate. If you're not confident, then yes, of course, in every industry you have this politics where you have to face that. Else, if you're being confident, then trust me, nothing would be an obstacle in your career. Clear, guys? So yes, being confident is another one. And
vocabulary. You would be the right person to talk about vocabulary. Yes. Third one.
Using simplistic vocabulary, but a vocabulary. Now, what do we mean? Let's break it down to examples so that you can get it. Now, for example, I say, Aisha, I'm dealing with problems and issues today. Can you help me?
oh, certainly, I will. But problems and issue?
Yes.
Are you dealing with problems and issue?
Yes.
So what we can say instead of saying problems or issue?
Problems, issues, challenges.
Challenges, yes. Very good. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Instead of using problems, issue, challenges, you can say complications.
So it sounds a little more doable.
you are in middle of or in the process of solving a problem.
So basically it is business English.
Just a small replacement.
Just a small replacement, but an impactful replacement.
Exactly.
Yes?
So, see, complication is something that is not
A high-end vocabulary that nobody would understand. It is a very normal word that even I'm sure you guys are using it, but you know, when you use it in the right place, it will sound really good. It is called business English, business communication. Understand? So if you think that, you know, do these people in corporate do concentrate on all these things? Yes, of course they do. क्योंकि जब वो लोग नहीं करते हैं and when you guys do it, eventually they will bring more concentration on you guys. That's the reason. Changing these little words will bring a lot of changes in your entire career or profession. And when I say changes, instead of changes,
So everybody, as a human being, everybody is very susceptible to change. That is, nobody likes to change. If I tell you tomorrow morning 5 baje se you have to go run, come back, eat your breakfast. When I use that word change, it is quite threatening, right? You would feel a little get sweaty palms or become a little anxious. But if I say modify, let's modify your schedule, or let's modify our approach to the complication in a way that we are able to get a better solution.
to be very precise, if I want to give an example, a very simple example. Imagine you're attending an HR or a interview, and the HR is telling you, I guess you need to change a bit in your pronunciation. Immediately you will feel like, Gaya mera kaam. I'm not selected, and you will start crying there. So if at all he's going to use the word modify in the place of change, you need to modify a bit in your pronunciation. Then you will not feel it to be a very big mistake or huge mistake. Understand? That's the impact that choice of word will bring. Understand? So when we proceed with the training program, we will also concentrate or focus on this choice of words. What kind of words you could use? A word which is very simple yet brings a lot of change in your conversation or in your communication. We will also focus on this. And most importantly, I'm pretty sure like Ankita must have told you about mother language influence, right? Yes? You all know, right? So did you tell about na? Kya?
just touch upon.
No, right? Eventually, he must know that. So, then what we people generally do is that when we try to have a conversation, initiate a conversation with somebody, we think the sentence in our regional language and we translate it in English. So, what happens in this process is, it will become a literal translation of your regional language into English. It does. So, क्या होता है when you speak to somebody like कल तुम लंच पे आओगे क्या? कल क्लास है क्या? तुम आओगे ना? Yeah, in Tamil. I'm from Chennai actually. Born and raised in Chennai. नाइक बरिया. போலாமா? வேணாமா? Yes. அதுக்கு மேல தெரியாதுல்ல? Come on, Hyderabad में भी खाते हैं इडली, तो क्या चटनी के साथ खाते हैं. तो this n sound or this variya, poriya in your own regional language, these sound or these words will imply that you are questioning something. So what you will do, you will translate this in English and you will be like, are you coming going eating sleeping no yes so you think that Amma, I speak super English. Listening to you, your parents will think my son speaks only American English, which is something only their son would understand, not the person who is listening to him. Understand? So that's not the way you communicate. That is called as Indianism and mother language influence, which has to be eradicated, definitely, because you cannot use these language while you're talking or while you're sending a mail to your client, because they will never understand. Because you know the definition of Indianism, right?
No.
Yeah, English which is being created by we Indians, and that English would not be understood by any other people from any other part of the world. Only we Indians will understand that English. So if at all you want to speak that English to your client, trust me, he or she will never understand what you're trying to convey. So, yes, eradicating this Indianism, mother language influence is going to be the first part when it comes to corporate training. Even the reason why we focus on this, little things, because when you go for interview and when you use an alternative word, whatever we teach you, eventually the HR will get to know, oh, that's nice. Boy or girl, knows about communication skills. They are well equipped in it, and he will really appreciate it, and you will stand out when compared to others. Because when you go and attend the interview, it's not just you. There are a lot of people who are waiting to take your place. In that case, if at all you are going to be little different, eventually the concentration of the HR would fall on you. Even after you get into the job, when you use these kind of language, your teammate, your project leader or your team leader would concentrate on what you're talking. They will say like, this girl or boy has the capacity, has the content. Kuch hai, we have to listen to him or her, and then they will concentrate on you guys. They will take you very seriously. Being an introvert is not going to help you in corporate. Trust me. You being quiet and telling that, I'm very good in programming, testing, so and so, I can create an app, I can be like the next Mark Zuckerberg. It's not going to help you guys. You have to be an extrovert, which means you have to be vocal about what you're feeling or what you want. Only if you're going to be vocal in the corporate, yes, of course, you'll see the success later in your career. So this training is not just to crack the interview, but also to get succeeded in your future, in your profession. That is what it is all about. So, guys, cool? Okay. I guess I got a little serious. I'm not this person, actually this doesn't suit my character. Yes, I wanted to convey something to you, that's the reason. Brilliant. Yeah. Alright, let's start. So, yeah. Do you have any questions? No questions? No? नहीं चाहिए तुम normally no बोलता अच्छा है No, नहीं चाहिए No You just speak normally the way you are. That's more than enough. Thankfully you haven't heard me speaking in Tamil, Telugu or Hindi. I would sound like Basti Kiloid. That's the reason more has So yeah, it's good that I'm speaking in English, that's better. Okay. Is there anything else would you like to ask or tell or say? Yep.
I have a question. Like, if a HR uses a complex words which we don't know or something like that, what we have to do?
If you don't know, don't panic. Don't think like Gaya. If you not पूछ रहा है, that HR will look like a dinosaur to you. ऐसा लगेगा कि he's a beast. Somebody, yeah, Thanos. Yeah, Thanos is cute, isn't it? Okay. So, if you don't understand something, it's okay. You can ask the HR, I did not understand. Could you please repeat it? The reason is that we are not born and raised in a country where the native language is English. We are just Indians and we are learning this language called English. So it's okay to not to know all the vocabulary. It's okay to not to understand few words. It's absolutely fine. You not understanding something is not going to put on your standards. Because me being a trainer, yet if a native speaker of American is going to talk to me, eventually at some point I may not understand a word or two. That's absolutely fine. Shraddha, you can ask the HR like I did not understand. Can you please repeat it? It's absolutely fine. Okay? That is what it is. When you take up courage and when you ask HR as well, it doesn't matter. Then he or she will feel really good about you. They will think that, okay, this girl is very confident. I like it. Because the corporate knows it very well that you guys are not that equipped when it comes to the language or even the programming or any skills, the technical skills. Yet why they are, recruiting candidates every day? Because they have to train them. You should have the capability of learning. That is the most important thing. सब पढ़ के सब पता है, अगर ऐसा होता तो you must have started your own organization, right? Somewhere we don't have knowledge about the technical skills and the communication skills, and that's the reason the corporate is taking you and gonna train you. Understand? So it's absolutely fine. If you don't know something, be open about it. Ask them. Nobody is gonna judge you for that.
Next, just need to show your learning mindset. Like you're
Exactly.
ready to learn. And you're ready to take up the responsibilities.
Next, questions? क्या हो गया? नींद आ रहा? Wow, I really like it. What's your name? हाँ? रोहित. Okay. रोहित. Okay. रोहित ठीक है ना? रोहित काफी है. शर्मा तो बहुत लेंथी हो जाएगा. रोहित, thank you so much. Today you made me feel good, feminine. Thank you. Next time, next time if at all I'm going to get call from this, customer service people are telling, hey, listen, I'm a woman. And Rohit knows about it. You can ask him. He slept while I was, taking the session. So yeah. Any questions, guys? Yeah?
So we have two kinds of English, like American English and British English. So why can't we have third category called Indian English?
Better. You can ask questions, sit and ask questions. That's absolutely fine. Okay, we have British English and American English. Why can't we have Indian English? Unfortunately, people across the globe understands only these two English. Third category is a very small category. Understand? So I'm really sorry about it. Because as I told you, English is a language which is actually being originated by these Greek people. And British are the one who actually speaks good English. And most of the Indians who speaks English follow only British English, because British English is called as professional English. It's a very professional English. So third category, I'm so sorry, it's not possible.
Yeah, but don't get too inspired by Netflix and start using the, Victorian era English, please.
Yeah.
I know British English is really good, but the current form, not
Yeah,
the
don't
Victorian.
go with this, as she said, like the Victorian English, no. And let me tell you something, every day a new word is being invented and the old word is taken out from the dictionary. Previously, if you can ask your cousins, if you have any cousins in London, or UK for that matter, you can ask them, what is being written on the telephone. Like previously it was written as residential number, but it has been changed as home number. The reason is resident is an old version of English and it got changed. So you have to get updated with the latest one as well. But don't worry, you will not get all these things, and don't think that Ankita and I are like Saraswati. Within 30 days you will speak fluent British English or American English. That's not possible. But yes, of course, you will feel or you will see the the drastic change in you. The drastic change. Yeah, you can ask your friend. Then he's the one. What's your name? I forgot it. Huh? Saran, yeah. You come to my class regularly, by the way? You came, right? Yeah, see, they were really good, the previous batch. Really good. And, you will see the drastic change in you. The way you talk, the way you, take a question or answer the question, the language, everything will change for sure. You will see that change.
Language is not limited to vocabulary, English or anything, also your body language. How you are going to appear or that interview. Forget the interview. We are talking in fact about how you will conduct yourself in that job once you get it.
So even the way you sit, the way you put your hands on the table will tell a person whether you're confident or not, or are you scared, or are you anxious. They will clearly figure it out. The way you just sit, or I can easily figure it out whether you guys are listening to me or not. That is also possible by the way you sit, by the posture of you. It is easily, being recognized by the HRs. So we will also tell you the postures and gestures to be followed, how to dress up, how to talk, and not just that, you have to give equal importance to grammar, the grammar part. Yes, of course, because communication skills is basically something which is a foundation of this grammar. So yes, we will focus on that as well. But as I told you guys, we give more concentration on the practical training, infotainment, information plus entertainment, clubbed together. If at all I start taking grammar classes, I'm pretty sure everybody would fall asleep. So, that's not the way it is gonna be. Everything is gonna be very, very practical, and we're gonna bring the practical examples as well. Clear? And don't make it as a big deal to get into a corporate. Because I too thought the same when I just started my career. I thought like getting into corporate is a big deal. But it is not. When I see people now working for Google, my candidates, my trainees, the people who we are outsourcing, when they are working for Google, it is a very easy process. It's not that difficult at all. It's just that we think that it is very difficult. Half of the candidates get rejected because after they listen to the name called Google or Microsoft or Facebook, eventually they'll get scared. And that's how they lose up the opportunity most of the time. Clear? So don't get scared when you listen to the term called corporate. Understand? Am I clear, guys? Yes. Ankita?
We'll take questions. No questions. Okay, so for example, what were you expecting out of this session? You are having 2 consecutive sessions from us. So at least let us know our expectations that you have from us.
Yeah, what is that you are expecting from the sessions or from the training?
Apart from an overnight change.
Yeah. Overnight change तो हाँ, dressing तो कर सकते हैं,
but not mentally, it's not possible to do it. What is that you are expecting from us?
Just think of it as people who are going to take your feedback and then give you the same thing that you want, like your custom order. That's how our trainings are. It is not one size fits all approach. Because student here is different and student somewhere else is different. If I can't compare people from north and south, right? Similarly, every student has their own expectation. And you as a class might be thinking that, attending CRT or attending mobile trainer, these are the kind of changes I would want to see in myself. So what are the changes? You must be having some assumption, right? So we'd like to know that assumption today. Let's make it an interactive session rather than a monologue like we spoke last time as well.
Okay, how many of you could say that Aisha, I'm very much confident? I can have a conversation with XYZ. I wouldn't get scared to initiate a conversation or to have a conversation with somebody. How many of you would say that? One? Good. Don't think that immediately Aisha will fire me with questions. No, I won't do that. Okay, good. 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 The rest, don't worry, you are here. So, yeah, good that very few are confident enough, and make sure that we all are able to be confident about yourself. At least, for the namesake, I thought you all will raise your hands, but you did not. What? Yeah? Honest. Okay. Don't show off. Don't show off. Show off नहीं करते हो. कौन है वो? अच्छा. चलो, we got two people. Ali and Rohit. Yeah. So yeah, you don't need to show off. ज़्यादा हो गया शायद Insta and WhatsApp. After listening to your vocabulary, I felt that this corona had brought a great impact in your life. Yeah, impact, drastic change or impact, great impact. I'm pretty sure. Abhi, you guys must have started using Insta, WhatsApp, Netflix. Okay, must have been using. Addicted. Okay. So yeah. It's not all about showing off, or it's not all about being overconfident. So I thought, that reminds me, show off, right? So one such incident happened when this person wanted to show that he was extremely confident, okay? And in the process of showing that he was extremely confident and nothing, like we were all sitting in a room waiting for an interview. So this person walks in like, so what does it show? That was not a catwalk, please. मस्का तो ठीक है लेकिन इतना तो नहीं. Overconfident, obviously. So it cannot be like, if you are telling you try to be confident doesn't mean that you end up being overconfident over there. Understand? And the reason why I'm focusing much on this Indianism or mother language influence is that because that has brought a very beautiful change in our career. Because as I told you, I happened to work for HCL. That was my first job. So when I went into this corporate, my trainer, she taught me all these things. And when I started to use these things in my life or everyday life, and when I started giving training to the candidates, I saw that there is a very big change in the career graph of mine as well as my candidates. So the only thing, if you ask me like, do I have knowledge on the technical part? Yes, of course not. That's the reason I'm a trainer. So the only thing what I know is that I can talk. I can train candidates on soft skills, personality development, verbal, and I'm also very confident about what I'm doing. That's something that will make a lot of change. Understand? So you guys have to be very much confident. So when something is being said to you, or say suppose if I want you to do an activity, you shouldn't hesitate to do that. You should take initiative. That's okay. Absolutely fine. Previous batches I gave activities like sing nursery rhyme with action. They did. First day they thought like, अरे क्या हो गया ये पागल हो गई क्या कौन है कहाँ से लेके आए nursery rhyme with action. What are we supposed to do? Or few people are like, अरे Aisha, this is something that I can do like this. Nursery rhyme with action. My niece and nephews I'm teaching my niece and nephews. I can do it. But when they came on the dais and when they tried to perform, they completely collapsed. Now, you might think that what is there in this nursery rhyme with action? Simple thing. Number one, you will break the shell that you have and you will come out to perform in front of everybody. And your confidence will go to the next level. Number two, when you do these kind of an activity, your body language will improve. And number three, you will understand like how little things can change the perception of yours. Understand? So when an activity is being given to you or when something is being said to you, for example, even if your professors are asking you to give a seminar, don't hesitate. Take it up as a challenge and do it. And please do not rely on your friends for that. Friends are the biggest enemy. You know why? You will come here and you will be like, after me giving speech like Chak De India Shah Rukh Khan, the last 5-minute speech, you You guys will come down here and start giving the seminar. Immediately your friend will be like, and that's about it. Your confidence will get broken into pieces. Frenzy class tell me what they and what we will do, we will just only concentrate on our friends. And there is another part of friend who will be like, overreacting. And then you will like, oh, I have done something wrong. Yes, of course. Gone. So please don't be dependent on your friends or anybody for that matter. Don't look for the comfort zone. When you look for the comfort zone, trust me, it would be a big obstacle in your life. Don't look for the comfort zone. Okay, chalo, let me conduct group discussion. You know what candidates do? Ma'am, I will do group discussion only with my friend, ma'am. No, ma'am. Kya hai? And do you think that, doing group discussion or jam session with your friends will boost up your confidence? Definitely not. That would bring unnecessary diversions. So again, one more thing, don't look for comfort zone. Even when you go and work in corporate, don't say like, yeah, he is my friend. I will only go out for lunch with my friend. Tea break only with my friend. Sharing snacks only with my friend. Crying only to my friend. No. You should interact with everybody on different verticals.
To add to that, don't do it with your extremes also. कि वो मेरा enemy है, उसी के साथ group discussion में बैठ के see body language. I didn't even say the word. So yeah, so it cannot be like, you need to be neutral, interact with everybody, have discussion with everybody. Everybody is your peer, and when you start treating them that way, that is when that modification in you will happen.
Exactly. You have to interact with everybody in corporate, when you go for work. It could be corporate or it could be a private sector or it could be a government job, whatever it is. Interacting with people is very, very important. Okay, don't look for any comfort zone. Only when you talk to people on different vertical, you will understand the kind of work others are doing, and you will get to learn few things, and you can also grab a lot of opportunities. How did I become trainer? How did she get into Facebook? How was she able to work for Facebook? Simple that we interacted with lot of people and we grabbed opportunities which was just scattered in front of us. Exit then I like, hey, why don't you just give me the opportunity to be a trainer? Then I like, chalo theek hai, de deta hu Aisha ko. Then I went on another vertical, guy, come on, why don't you give me an opportunity to train your employees? Then he gave me an opportunity, and that's how even she got into Facebook. Grabbing opportunities are very, very important. Do not look for a comfort zone. Clear? Okay. And any questions? No questions? Huh? What happened? सब इतना सहने क्यों हो गए? It scares me. Don't. When everybody is quiet, I get scared. Don't. Yep.
Mom, you told that you are from teaching. No, ma'am. Aisha. Only Aisha. This is actually I got married. It's been 7 years of my marriage. I am Mrs. Aisha Khan. And that's the reason I had to shift from Chennai to Hyderabad. Bad. Understand? So, you can just call me Aisha. Aisha is a name. My husband doesn't call me like that. Just call me Aisha, that is more than enough. Yeah.
Okay, Aisha, you told that you are leaving background and you came with HR background. And in the interview, they will be putting questions, why did you change your this thing and how did you face that?
So, it's not overconfident, but one thing is that I can't even, do a demo. I can't even show you a demo. Whenever I go for an interview, even now, when I have to pitch for a project, I have to go and talk to the manager, to the HR. what happens is that I talk more, they talk less. I talk a lot. The HR round, whatever I had faced so far in my life, it's all been a conversation. where I will be like free. तुम जो भी पूछो मुझे जो बोलो मैं बोलूँगी. I will sit and talk to the HR. I actually, would have one-to-one conversation with him. Okay, I sit and talk a lot. So, the one thing is that it's just, I was very confident about my content. I know there is no possibility of me getting rejected. वो तो reject ही नहीं कर सकता. And another thing is, I would be very vocal about what I know and what I don't. For example, when I had to pitch for this Google project, they asked me like, are you good in technical part? Technical troubleshooting. When they asked me about it, I'm actually not good in technical troubleshooting. Like I don't know how to connect Bluetooth to Google Pixel and so and so. I had no idea. When it comes to gadget, I'm illiterate. So this guy asked me, do you have technical knowledge? I said no. And I said, like, why should I need to have a technical knowledge? Let the candidate go and search online about the troubleshooting. All that I know is how to communicate with your customer. I can train the candidates on that. And that is the most important thing. And I told him very openly. I know rest of the things are just, stories. Because you guys do copy and paste. So why do we have to worry about this technical troubleshooting? Let's talk about the communication skills. So I was very confident about my content. I know कोई भी मुझे reject नहीं कर सकता. I know the content. Whenever I go to the HR round, I will be the happiest person because I interact a lot, I talk a lot, because I'm very much confident about my content. Even if I don't know something, I have been very vocal about it. मुझे नहीं पता है कुछ, मैं बोल देती हूँ मुझे नहीं पता है. I don't try to cook up stories because I know I'll get trapped very badly. I have never done that. Even when I had gone for this train the trainer program, when I did not understand something, I had never felt ashamed of it. I would tell in front of all the trainers that, sorry यार मुझे तो ये word समझ में नहीं आया. So that's the biggest thing that has helped me in my life. That to be very confident about the content. Whatever content I know the best of it. And I always get updated about the latest content. So that is something. Because I have not done my MBA, frankly speaking. So I just did my BE and C and then I got into training field. And when I happened to train people in HCL, from another training institute, the HR of HCL, he recruited me as an HR, seeing my capability. So I told you, right, making contacts, making your circle big, and being confident will take you to the next level. Exactly, don't fake anything that you don't know. It's okay not to know it. Either two approaches. You can get back to the person after updating your knowledge, or if there is no opportunity where you cannot get back to the person, just say that you don't know it and you work on it. That at least show that you have that learning mindset, that attitude that you are going to learn and get back, or you are going to learn and implement. And please do not go and tell it the way I told to the Google, person that, I know you will do copy and paste. Because I'm in this level of my life, in my career, I know that, me telling this will not bring impact, any great impact on the selection process. That's the reason. But another important, thing when you get into this work culture is being very diplomatic. Being very diplomatic. Don't be so judgmental so easily. Don't just give, this is what my verdict or verdict is all about. Always use a term like I believe, I think. Because when you use the term I believe and I think, it means it's just your perception. You're not strongly telling like this is what I follow. That's about it. When you use the term I believe or I think, it means it's all about your perception. So your own individual opinion. Clear? So that is all about it. Do you have any questions? No questions. No questions? नहीं, कुछ भी questions नहीं है. There are are few people, no matter how long you just try to, grab their attention, they will never look at you. तुम देखते रहो, तुझे जो करना है कर ले, मैं तो तुझे नहीं देखूंगा. I'm not looking at you. But I'm also shameless. I will go and show my face right in front of his eyes. Yeah. Any questions, guys? No questions? Am I clear? Yes? So you have no doubts about. You don't have to look back and look at me. वहाँ पे भी देख सकते हो अंकिता है. ऐसा नहीं कि मैं बात करी मुझे पलट के देखना है. I understand you guys are listening to me, so that's fine. इतना strain मत करो. Now, do you have any questions regarding the training, regarding the corporate, regarding the selection process, the HR interview? Anything? No doubt? Doubt ही नहीं है. तो सारे लोग कल ही चले जाएंगे गूगल के.
It will be helpful if you tell the guidelines of your person.
Versant. See, Versant, will change as per the company's norms. So if you take Versant, Google Versant, they have this listening, reading, writing. Only these three skills that they will look at. So Versant, sometimes you will get the questions where you have to frame a sentence or you have to use appropriate word, appropriate verb. Basically, you have to look for subject, verb, and agreement error, tenses error, modifier error. You have to look at it. And second part would be listening skills. They will play an audio, and you have to listen to it, and then it will, they will ask some question, and you have to type it. And then reading. They will show a passage to you, and they will ask you to read it out, and they will evaluate. Yeah. And then mail. They will give you a scenario basically. Like imagine you're writing a mail to your principal saying that you need leave for 3 days because you're going for some internship. This would be the scenario. And then you have to write a mail. So this is how the Versant is all about. And Versant is very easy to clear because see, the number one thing when it comes to Versant is the biggest, flaw in Versant, you will have this time frame. That is one. So you have to be a little spontaneous, a little quick, else you will miss the questions, or you must need to go to the next part. That is one. But the best part is Versant is not that hard to clear. You can use simple English, simple language. It will not get in deep when it comes to the evaluation process. Okay, sometimes Versant would have these 4 verticals just like this IELTS and WEG examination. Listening, speaking, reading and writing. Sometimes you have even these 4 verticals in Versant. So it depends on the company. So basically when it comes to Versant, number 1, you have to concentrate on sentence correction. Number 2, listening. Number 3, writing, that is email writing, or they will ask you to write about your happiest moment in your life. Something they will give you and you have to write it down. Then speaking, they will just show you a paragraph and they will ask you to read it out. That's how they will evaluate the Versant. So Versant, be it Versant or any online test, when it comes to vocal and aptitude, we will take care of it, don't worry about it. We know we have module for every company. We know what are the requirements. For example, TCS previously, since last 3 years they stopped this. But before this, prior to this, Corona, they just have this round in verbal. You have to write an email. That's about it. And aptitude, yes, you will have aptitude online test. Whereas now again they have changed the pattern. Now from email to the grammar test, verbal test, they have changed the pattern. So likewise, Infosys, TCS, sometimes they will also conduct group discussion or jam. Capgemini, picture perception. Infosys online verbal and aptitude test. So every company has different module and we will cover all those things. So don't worry. So module that we are going to cover is going to be a universal one. You have everything into it. We will also concentrate on picture perception, group discussion, jam, grammar and everything. So don't worry about it. And even email etiquette, telephone etiquette, chat etiquette. We will tell you everything. Don't worry about it. Any questions, guys?